When you're maybe talking like, 3,000 horsepower, you're 280 pounds of just fat gelatinous blob sitting in that driver's seat and you're trying to go down the quarter mile or the 8th mile, maybe at that point it doesn't matter. GoPro on. It's what I do, guy. So this is a case of like either beating a dead horse or curiosity kills the cat. It's probably more of beating a dead horse. Those are obviously older terms, but we're on my street here, and I figured what I wanted to do, like, it's the curiosity kills the cat thing, but it's a situation of beating a dead horse. Do you get what I'm saying? So we are here to see if I can actually squeeze 41 out of it. Probably shouldn't be able to, but it's a different day. The wind is less, and I'm not dealing with hills. I'm dealing with a flat surface. There is a little bit of wind, but it's nothing like it was the other day. So can I actually achieve the true 41 miles an hour? Like, in some ways, what I've noticed is the GNS, the mileage part, that part, so the part that obviously you can see on screen, whatever side it is, this side or that side, whatever it is, you can see that when I move the RC, you get to see the point something. When we get the speed, we don't get to see the point. Like when it records the speed and you bring it back to you, it just gives you the number. So it could be 0.9. So we could be going 40.9 miles an hour, and it just needs that little bit of an edge to jump into the 41. Or it literally could be 40.1. But I don't know, and I'm not going to risk putting my phone inside the car like I used to. Or should I? Man. I wonder if I should. How about this? At this moment right here, I'm just going to run the car and see if I can get the 41. Why? Well, because usually when you get a number, I think it's inherently like built in that you feel like you have to exceed whatever the first number is. It's kind of like, dude, if you drive a vehicle, because I know some of you don't drive, some of you that, watch this content, aren't driving, whether if it's because you made bad choices and maybe the license kind of got tossed in the grinder. Hey, I'm one of those guys, so, but that's like way in the past. That's when I first got my license, dude. You have no idea. Dude, the cops all knew my name. Like, I ain't kidding, dude. They all knew me, like multiple towns. My car was very recognizable. I was really stupid, young and dumb, and I had to take all of the defensive driving classes and all that other BS, dude. Like, you have no clue who Guy really is. You're seeing such a vanilla version of Guy that I don't let the general public kind of know, but I guess now you know. So anyways, I am laughing about it too, dude, because life was definitely different back then, and I don't know, sometimes you miss little portions of that old life. So let's see, can I get stinking 40? Dude, like, the hell, dude, just get to the point. Let's see if I can break into 41 miles an hour. I'll give it 1 or 2 shots. Then I'll take the phone and I'll put it inside, and we'll see visually on screen. Technically, I won't be able to see it until I bring the car back. So you're actually gonna know. Well, no. How do I say this? I was gonna say you're gonna know before me, but I'm gonna do the editing, so technically I'm gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird kind of thing to think about. You're technically seeing it before I ever did, but that's just in the reel, because what you're watching isn't real. It's edited truth. Dude, my mind is a friggin' smoke show, I'm telling you. A friggin' smoke show, dude, I ain't kidding. My mind is a goddamn smoke show. This is recorded, right? I'm serious. I wasn't joking when I just asked that question. So let's see. So I always say that these vehicles like to have the vehicle turned on first. Let's see if that's really the case. Because there's been plenty of times where it just doesn't connect. Watch it make a liar out of me. Oh, it did. Jesus Christ. I can't tell you how many times I've done this to where, I don't know, it's the combination of switches. Like maybe I turn things on too quick with it literally doesn't connect. So yeah, always turn on your radio first. That's the way you were supposed to do it. Don't listen to the other guy from the other day. All right, let's see what we got. All right, why did it go black screen? That's dumb. Why the hell did this just go black screen? That pisses me off. Skip countdown. All right, here we go. Telemetry. We're gonna go ahead and hit track, start, and we're just gonna. That was full trigger. So let's see if it makes a difference. All right, dude, I love the lights. All right, here we go. There's nothing. Full trigger already. Whoa! I guess the grass is a little wet. Holy crap. All right, I just want to see where we're at. Ooh, I got a wobbly wheel. See, that's what I'm saying, man. They DB Pro'd it, and it was a mistake. Stop, read. 38? What the actual... 38? Dude, I'm going slower? I'm not using the same battery. Are you absolutely... You playing with me, right? Dude, freaking 38? Alright. Maybe it's because the diffs just need to warm up. Freaking 38, dude. What the hell? What the hell is this garbage? Alright, stop. Start. 12 satellites. Let's really bring it up there. Alright. Set up, nothing. Full trigger. Full trigger. That's all the, that's literally all the speed right there, dude. If we're still at 38, I quit. Dude, if we're still at 38, I quit. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do a reactionary video this time. That way you can see my face. All right, here we go. I'm looking at it. You can already see it on screen, but I'm looking at it over here. Dude, this better be. I gotta press it with my pinky. Ready? Here we go. I gotta switch batteries. Dude, there's no way. The other battery just must be more healthier. God damn it, that means I'm gonna have to charge it. Deep breath, guy. Alright, alright. I'm gonna go stop this and think about my friggin' decisions of the day. I'm gonna go check that other pack. I gotta just figure out which one it was. I wonder if it's still in the truck or did I take it out of the car and just toss this one in. Batteries matter, dude. They really do. So I'm gonna check the C rating on this, compare it to... I have brand new Ovonic batteries. That's something that maybe you didn't know. Should I literally break into one of my brand new Ovonics? No, not yet. Not yet. I have brand new Ovonic batteries for, again, specific reasons that you'll see tomorrow or the next day, or who knows, maybe I'll just never unbox them. Yeah, I got more stuff coming, dude. I should stack up all the RCs that are in boxes. that I just haven't opened. Kill me now. I'm going to show you something so that you understand why you potentially shouldn't use these tires and wheels on this RC, and why I said Losi / Horizon cheaped out on doing this an injustice. This has nothing to do with the size tires that I have on it now. It's the fact that when you take a vehicle and take it out of manufacturer spec, is when you potentially come across more issues because you're overdriving the RC. Here, watch what I'm showing you. This is a bunch of words, but whatever. Watch the front wheels. You see both front wheels? Look at the back wheels. So I don't know if you can see that. The only way I'm gonna see if you can see is when I edit the video. The battery that's in there, and here's the SKYRC GPS thing here. Like I said, you can put it in multiple places. It's easier to put it on the outside sometimes. You know who you are. Anyways, so this is the battery that's currently in here. This is an Ovonic. What are we looking at here? 3S, 6,000 milliamp, 100 CPAC. I got another one right here. This one I had a cell fail. So unfortunately, it's the way I treat my packs. This one right here is in good shape, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in. This is a Z7000 3S pack, 100C it says. This one is good. This one is good. This is a 4S pack. Imagine if I threw that in. That's got the wrong connector. These batteries are actually pretty good, believe it or not. It's only a 35C, but these Sifu batteries from the Angry Snail, what is it, MJX? These are actually pretty good. My 2 Ovonic puff packs are over there. Again, it's all sometimes in how you treat your stuff, and I'm very well known for not treating things the way they should be treated. So I'm kind of a good gauge on mistreatment and how it performs. Ovonics do pretty damn good considering the mistreatment that I put them through. 100%, dude. I've got mostly Ovonic packs. Do I have ones that have failed? Yeah, because I charge them up and leave them in the trunk of Jaguar for 2 months in the heat. To show you what this pack was doing. 89%. 43942. Whoa. Okay, maybe this battery is experiencing a little bit of misdischarge. That is a possibility. Balance charger will square it up once it's burned up, but that could be why we're not getting the ultimate speed. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that Z pack in there and see what happens. Right here. We're back. This should pick up the satellite pretty quick, like the satellites, because it's all, once it like registers, like once, like within a time period, I think it goes into like a standby-ish kind of mode, and it should pick it up pretty quick. It should grab the satellites pretty fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit screen record, skip countdown. Look at that, we're already at 12 satellites. Okay, that's usually the way it works. It, like the first time it hooks up, it usually takes a little bit of time. And then I think once it like does its magic, yeah, all right, whatever. Get the friggin' speed check in here. All right, ready? Remote? Look at that, dude. I can turn the remote on first. Who would have thunk? All right, remote, car. See how when you drop it down, it doesn't slam on the chassis? It's not perfectly set up for every scenario, but so track, start, telemetry. There you go. Okay. So now we're on a 100C Z pack We'll see if this makes a difference. I hope it does, dude. I really do. The front wheels are doing that bad. All right. Way up there is the lights. Dude, I love the lights. Hear nothing, see nothing, literally, here we go. Full trigger. Give it a little uphill. Full rip. Dude, if that's not all the speed, it actually seems slower. Just bring it back. Dude, I'm getting depressed here. Alright, that's it. Dude, that mailbox right there, that brings bad memories. That was like right in line with, what was it, my VE? I crashed right into that thing. Bad, dude. Alright, this should be the tell. This should be the tell, guy. Alright, so I'm gonna do the reactionary. Because, you know, you want to see my face of utter disappointment. So here we go, guy. Here's your face of utter disappointment. Ready? Here we go. Stop. Read. What the actual fuck, dude? Freaking 35. What the actual... You gotta laugh. Dude, you gotta laugh. I got the other Ovonics charging right now. Again, more excuses. This Z-Pack is friggin' hella old. I think this Z-Pack is probably like 4, maybe even 5 years old. So I guess that's respectable. So this is what's called a basher pack. I checked the cells. The battery pack was, I think, 98%. Battery pack, I think, was like 98% or 97%. I feel like I should have expected better than friggin' 35. But that just goes to show you that the lipo cells do degrade over time. So when you first get it, you know, when you first get it delivered, like the goddamn ones that are sitting in the boxes, when you first get them delivered, they should be at their premium state. And dude, that's with everything. It's the same thing with fuel, man. If you got fuel sitting in a jug for a year, if you expect the octane level or if you expect the quality of the fuel to be as good as when you pumped it out of the pump, you're out of your mind. But 35? Let's play a little game of do you see what I see? Looks like we got a couple of X-Maxes right there, guy. Looks like they added a pole so that I don't crash into the red and green X-Max that they got over there. I'm going to show you the difference between how the vehicles maybe handle. This is right there. Fat guy in a little coat. Gotta turn these rides on. That one. That one. So I wonder if this is going to be a problem.
Right here. Not here or here so much, but right here.
Unfortunately, apparently.
For the love of God, why?
This is just B-roll. Because I'm just burning this pack down.